Oh, boys and girls, I am so excited to be with you again. We have a wonderful project to work on today. This is another one of our Wild Kratts videos, and I think we are going to have a great time together. But before I begin our project, I want to share some fantastic art that you guys have been doing. I love it when you send me your masterpieces. This busy little beaver comes to us from Ethan. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and look at this. Weston is sharing his platypus with us. Oh boy, and a few extra little details he created. Oh my goodness, this is Miss Mia giving us a thumbs up to celebrate her completing of, I think that is a submarine inspired by Orion's video that he shared with us a few weeks ago. And look at this. We have a sculpture made from everyday things you can find at home. This is from Mitch. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is wonderful. Look at that beard. I think that might be me. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, boys and girls, you know, this is such a beautiful creature, the monarch butterfly. But I know, boys and girls, you're looking at that and going, Mr. Steele, that is not a butterfly. And you are so right. The monarch butterfly starts out as this beautiful striped caterpillar. And look at this, boys and girls. I used some scrap paper from magazines to make this collage, boys and girls. Isn't this a lot of fun? Now, I think sometimes art supplies are hard to come by at home. So all of this are things that I found in my house. Now, this paper comes from an old retired library book. This is the inside page of that. And these colorful pieces of paper just come from all kinds of different magazines. You look at this, boys and girls. This cheeseburger, oh my goodness, that cheese makes a beautiful yellow for our caterpillar. And here is some more, and look, there's white just about everywhere. And as you can see, we've got ourselves a little pattern, boys and girls, and we are going to be putting that together to make a happy little caterpillar. Oh, and look at this, we have a pupa stage here. Look at this. We have a lovely cocoon there that our caterpillar has created. Oh, and here are some little hints going on in there as that metamorphosis happens. Look at that. Something's brewing in there, boys and girls, and here it is. Oh my goodness, a beautiful monarch butterfly. Now, I'll tell you, if you want to make the butterfly, boys and girls, you are welcome to do that. What I did is I took some black construction paper and I made the wing and the little jelly bean body. And I found some beautiful colors to make our flower. And I used scraps of paper and a little white marker to finish up that butterfly. But boys and girls, we are going to focus on this probably very hungry caterpillar. And look at this. I found a fun piece of paper here out of an old library book and an old piece of paper that I thought this would make a wonderful branch. Look at all that fun texture on there. Oh boy. And I went ahead and took some of my papers and I already put them in kind of a pattern here, boys and girls, and I created this little front end, or maybe the back end of the butterfly, or the caterpillar, to get us started. And I'm going to use a little Mod Podge, boys and girls, but like I said, You can water down some Elmer's glue. You can use anything you have on hand that's sticky enough to set this bits of color on our paper. So I am going to start and just get a little bit of Mod Podge on there. You don't have to worry. It'll dry up later, and it usually dries pretty clear. So if you get a little extra on there, that's no problem. Look at that guy. We've got a great start. Now what we're going to do, boys and girls, we are going to come in and we are just going to start creating the patterns. Now I think this little guy might be cut just about the right size. And I'm going to put him right here. See that? Now I think this is our cheeseburger yellow, boys and girls. I think this is a little too big. So I'm going to just trim it off right there. Oh, that's still a little too big. I'm going to make it get a little bigger because as you can see, it starts out a little bit thin and it gets a little thicker as we go. So here we go. Look at that, boys and girls. All right. I'm pretty happy. Oh, I'm going to move him just a little bit. I think I'm happy with that. And now look at this, boys and girls. I am going to make the black stripe a little bit bigger. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make a little bitty point on the end, kind of like I'm making a pencil. And look, those are his little bitty feet. Look at that as he goes climbing on that branch. There we go. All right, boys and girls, this is a lot of fun. And I'll tell you, I had a great time just finding all those fun colors for my collage. Let's see, black, white, yellow, black. Oh, I think I'm going to use a white. And then another yellow. I like patterns, boys and girls. You can find them just about anywhere you go looking. All right, whoop, that might be a little big too. All right, there we have it, boys and girls. And you just keep on grooving down the line here. Oh my goodness, isn't this guy something? Monarch butterflies, they are just so beautiful as she goes floating around. I just love to see them. It's a special treat anytime. And the amazing way that they transform. That's a pretty good example of the way we can change over time, learn new things, grow. We sort of change too, don't we? We always try to keep growing and keep learning. All right. Boys and girls, I think you see what's happening here. We just keep on rolling and keep our pattern going. Black, white, yellow, black, white, yellow, black, white, and yellow. All right. And eventually you come to the point where you will come to the other end of your caterpillar friend. Now, I thought it was kind of fun on my other little caterpillar I made. Some of My white has some of the little words in there too. Don't let that stop you. That's kind of fun. You could even find some special words to put in there. How fun would that be? All right, and here goes our caterpillar climbing up this tree. You know, boys and girls, you could put some leaves on here. You could put, well, goodness, I guess you could put a butterfly in the background. You could put a little cocoon hanging down here. My goodness, this is your space. You just go about it any way you want to. Boys and girls, that's the fun part about art. You get to do your choices, and it's strictly up to you. This is your very own space, your imagination. Well, for goodness sakes, I guess you wouldn't have to do a black, white, and yellow butterfly. You might, or caterpillar, you might want to make a rainbow caterpillar. And you know what? That would be okay, wouldn't it? And boys and girls, we just do our best and nothing less, and have a great time while we're going at it. Black, white, yellow, black, white, yellow, black, white, yellow, black, white, yellow. Now, boys and girls, what would happen if I accidentally got that pattern wrong while I was busy making my happy little art? Would that be a mistake? Well, goodness no, boys and girls, that would just be a happy little accident. And that would make our caterpillar a little different from somebody else's caterpillar, and that would be A-OK. All right. Well, boys and girls, I am just having a good time here. And I don't think I need to even finish this guy with you completely, because you see what I did and you know what you can do. So I don't have to go all the way through here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to put some of these little stripes and antennas on this guy. And I think I will be happy just where he or she is. And I will let you get started making your own very special caterpillar. Oh my goodness. This is a good time. And like I said, boys and girls, one of the funnest things is going on a little color scavenger hunt. You just go through all the magazines that you're allowed to sort through, and you'll be amazed at all the colors that you see. Oh my goodness. It's so fun. Well, let's see. Oh, look at that. I have a nice thin piece right here that I think will go on here just so nice and give him a happy little antenna. Look at that. I think that's how he feels his way around, I guess. And oh, I think I found another one. Look at that. I don't even need to trim that guy up. Well, there you go. So boys and girls, I could just keep on keeping on here. I can draw some little, I can trim some little bitty details on here. I can give his little face a stripe too. Yes, yes, yes. It is strictly up to you what you do. This is your masterpiece, your paper, your creativity. You just have a great time, boys and girls. You know what? I would really, really love to see your masterpieces. Think you can share some of those with me? I think you can. All right, boys and girls, and like I said, you can choose to make any part of this amazing life cycle of the monarch butterfly, or well, boys and girls, just like I did, you can make them all. You just have an artful day, boys and girls. Bye-bye.